more time in the building again. We never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, 10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with it. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happen when you give it a fake life and then the aping. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
Come on, man.
I live with birds, come on. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
She got a battleship. Let's do it, does it.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh.
Throwing on first down. Dixon. He goes underneath the Drake. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
Self-motivated.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second
down.
down.
Oh, yeah. I always forget about this. Wait. Here. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
Brad 38.
To throw on second down. Dixon. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
On first down, Drake takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Drake, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I'm not sure this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Brad 38.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dixon. And incomplete.
I was going to say, that was going to be stupid.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Off the play fake. Dixon. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week,
I'd run play action on 3rd and long.
But here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be
Like,
what we call a game
run committing.
play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're on offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss
Nice
as he
punt.
gets this one away.
Oh, maybe not.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get
How does he get grabbed like that? Like right away.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Now a handoff looking right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo
Lindsey
first down.
Lewis.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
It's caught by Quincy Enunwa.
Enunwa.
He's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Try a new approach to this.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come out and dive.
No. Check. Patriot.
Check Patriot. That's what you got to do. You got to check the Patriot. Patriot way.
Allen now on
Always
first
blitzing.
down. Enunwa's got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And that's one
Free
of his
fire.
advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Gun.
Throwing now is Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Nice.
Buffalo. Martavis Bryant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are in for 6. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender,
we're leaving.
And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone, and then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Auschko with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Dixon. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, you fuck.
That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And
Nice
the Bills
punt.
will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame.
Come on, bud, move.
I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And got his man complete.
Dope.
And that one results in 35 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
I'm okay with
Give him
that.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give me 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 20.
Lindsay Lewis.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Nice pickup, bud.
First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now.
It was so last
he's trying
week.
to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Damn it, man.
Detroit!
Cut back.
Now they try the right side here. Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look this way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for
run
weeks
dot.
thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Stupid.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
It's really stupid.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. To throw on 2nd down. Dixon. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Gesicki.
He gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now whistles and a flag. And I
start
believe
that was false.
got going a little early. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Dixon. He couldn't quite hold it. Got him.
Nice route, though.
Pops out, incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dixon. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson.
That should have been a
He'll
pick.
be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. The Dolphins
Can't make any
moving with a sense
adjustments.
of urgency here.
Doubling this guy has
See how
to
this
be a
goes.
priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot
man.
of guy.
He is
Just a whole lot of
over
guy.
300 pounds. He's a big man. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Off play action. Dixon. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. seems like this defense, especially the secondary,
Oh, he's got the wind. He might make this.
about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to...
Oh, get it!
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
All things considered.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on first down is Allen. Letting one go deep for a noon one. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
That was about to be a dot, too.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Watch it now, Barney, Barney!
We got Barney here. We got Barney here.
Now Allen. Breaks through the contact. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
Yeah, it does.
All right, now, look at 56.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
No, check, Patriot, Patriot! Gun!
On second down, here's Allen. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Quincy Enunwa as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, that's a great kick.
This will be taken short. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
Oh, we're going to get a safety.
Offense now working their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, you get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force it.
Look at that back pedal. Such a clean back pedal.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in week 17. As we send you down
That's how we do it. That's how Belichick does it.
Has our EA Sports halftime report.
Scores, less than a minute left. It's just time management. That's all it is. I got this Bowers guy.
This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wang.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
And they'll run it here. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Buffalo first.
They can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
It's okay.
To the air, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh,
Push his way forward here for
should have
a good
hurdled.
gain.
McMillan. That's
5
why.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's a fast
Third
boy.
quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Alert the police.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen to throw. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Drake will start the drive on the ground. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. White 90.
What 90? Why 90?
Now the former 4th-round pick is Kevin Balaj.
Nope.
And he's going to be met
I
at the
love
line of
Balaj.
scrimmage and taken down. Calais Campbell on the stop. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Nice tackle,
That
Moss.
catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because
They're not.
everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dixon flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down
Looked
he
up.
goes.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. This is brought in at the 21. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
It's complete, right side to Benjamin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first.
10 yards.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
3-19. Detroit.
Right back to him on 1st down. Through an opening, and there he goes.
When's the Lewis?
All the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Bills head on. And he's able to put it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And that would not to be. It's incomplete.
Not to be.
So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Good try, good effort.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Dixon. It's complete to Drake. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're
nice cut.
Like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Draco.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, Drake. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth
Sneak
down.
a field goal.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break
Just
off
for
a big
pride.
one, and might need to just put that aside.
And he's got the win, too.
And ram his way forward and get what he can.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here come the Bills. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively,
Maybe.
this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go
Forget
anywhere.
how fast McMillan is.
No gain that time. That leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Detroit. Detroit. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
It's like a punt.
Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw on 2nd down, Dixon. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that
To
does
beef Frank.
is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see
Yeah.
what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better
Pick it up.
protection, that's for sure. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Time for a
Could have been
break.
trouble.
We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
You're
The
garbage.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Yeah, let's get out of this.
No, 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 no.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Get out of the shadows
That
of my
first
own
down
zone.
play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bills
Third
on
and
3rd
8.
down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
He's checking. He's trash.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
It's fielded at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dixon, now a desperate. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good
Picked
shot.
off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about
What a game.
protecting your home turf. We're going to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.